Good morning everyone. Welcome to online classes. So, in my previous class and previous videos, we have to discuss about the few forms of partnership organizations. So here we have completed successfully 3 phases of the partnership accounts. Number 1, admission of a partner. Number 2, retirement of a partner. So in that part B, the another phase will be the death of a partner. So if a new partner have want to come with our business, they want to join our business, during that time, how the accounts will be settled, that we have to learn in my first chapter of partnership accounts. In the second phase, retirement of a partner. If a partner wants to retire from the business, so retirement means they will having some causes. If the partner should be fearing illness, if the partner should cross his age limit of 60 years, if the partner should behave the abnormal condition, if the partner should be doing unethical activities in the business, during that time if the partner has going to retire from the business. That also we have to learn. And how the accounts will be settled at the time of retirement, how the accounts will be changed at the time of admission. That and all we have to learn in our previous videos. And also in the last class itself, we have to discuss that if a partner expires in the business, unfortunately, if any person has died in the business, means how the accounts will be settled, what are the criteria will be there, what are the things we have to settle to the retiring partner, that everything we have to learn in our previous videos. But in this video, we have to discuss about a new chapter called Dissolution of Partnership Firm. It's very important chapter for you people. 100% compulsory section D, one question will be arises from this chapter only. So totally approximately in this chapter you have to learn 14 to 16 marks. There is a chance to ask question from this chapter 14 marks to 16 marks. Sometimes they will ask for 14 marks, sometimes they will ask for the 16 marks. But according to this present situation, syllabus are reduced, so definitely they will raise the question from this chapter also. So here 2 marks 2 questions they will be arises. They will ask for 2 marks 2 questions will be there, and one compulsory section D 12 marks question is compulsorily they are given. It will not be changed. It is fixed. You have to fix in your mind. So while solving these solutions of dissolution of partnership firm, mean basically we have to know the terms and conditions. Why the company is dissolved, how the accounts will be settled, what the things will be available in that account, what are the steps will be there in case of this chapter. So in case of admission retirement, the steps are approximately correlated to each other. But when come to this chapter, the adjustments will be changed, the situation will be changed, the steps will be changed, that we have learned in this chapter only. So the name itself indicates dissolution. What is it mean? Dissolution is nothing but closing, winding up, or we won't continue the business. The term will be considered as a dissolution. Dissolution is nothing but closing of what we are going to closing? Partnership firm. Here the partnership company itself we are going to close. That activity will be called as dissolution of partnership firm. This is the concept. Now, so here, while dissolution of partnership firm, here company, full entire company we are going to close. So if you want to close means we have some criteria, we want some procedure. So according to that procedure, according to that formalities, we have to close the company. So here, let's come to discuss about this. So according to section 39 of Indian Partnership Act of 1932, in the year 1932 itself, the businessmen they have to implement one resolution, they have to implement one constitution related to the companies. In that they will be give the specimen of partnership accounts. The act when it For the sake of admission, some particular section will be there. For the sake of the retirement, the particular section will be there. On the tape of the dissolution also, section 39 will explain the entire total, all the conditions of the winding up of the business. So this 39 is nothing but section. We will call section. What is that section means? So in the page number 39 of the Partnership Act of 1932, it will be totally related to the dissolution of partnership firm only. So section 39 always explains the terms and conditions of dissolution of partnership firm. Section 2 will be disclosed with some particular activity. Section 4 will be discussed about the admission and retirement concepts will be there. But here section 39 always will be included the formalities of dissolution of partnership firm. Okay. So here also, according to section 39 of Indian Partnership Act, so this act will be applicable only for Indian partnership companies, not for the some other companies. So in our India, it will be implemented some rules and regulations. So based on the national wise, based on the country wise, they implemented their own rules and regulations. For example, so in India it is a secular country. Here all type of religion persons will be there, but their culture will be different. Let's come to the Hinduism. They also follow some traditional, some pujas, some practices that belongs to them only. Christians will be there. They want to do any pujas and directly they visited to the church. They believe that Jesus only. So when come to Muslims, they won't believe any statues or book parasti. They always believe in God, who is created to us. So like that, the different persons will be there. The different, according to the same country, we following some different traditions, different culture will be there. Like that also, all the world they are doing the business in case of the partnership business. But according to the boundaries of the world, according to the boundaries of the country, the situation will be different, the rules will be different. Like that also, here that section 39 of Indian Partnership Act of 1932, it will say dissolution of partnership firm between all the partners of the firm. So here the relationship will be cut off, not only one person, not only two person, each and every person relationship will be going to be dissolved, closed, wind up. That concept will be called as a dissolution of partnership. Are you got it? Dissolution of partnership is nothing but cut off or winding up of the relationship between all the partners. So in case of admission, if new partner is entered with, the business will not close. They are reconstituted, they are re-altered, re-modification, and they are continue the business. Okay. When come to the retirement, if a partner exits from the business, if a partner goes outside to the business, the remaining two partners, whoever it may be, they are continued the business, but their relationship will be continued. It should not be wind up. It should not be closed. In case of death of a partner, single partner is dead. A single partner is going to die. During that time, the remaining partners, they can continue the business in the same way with a new agreement. Is it right? Here also the business relationship will be continued. But in case of dissolution of partnership firm, the entire company account goes on closed. The relationship between the partner will comes to an end. The entire relationship will be wind up. It should be closed. So that only it will be explained here. Section 39 will says that about Indian Partnership Act of 1932, dissolution of partnership firm between all the partners of the firm, whatever the relationship they are maintained as a partners into the business, that relationship. So the relationship between the partners will come to an end. That concept will be called as a dissolution of partnership. They will ask 2 marks question for this. What is mean by dissolution of partnership? Means you have to write like this only. according to section 39 of Indian Partnership Act of 1932, it will says that dissolution of partnership means between the firm and all the partners of the firm. Here the relationship will be break up for whom means entire company, the relationship will be winding up. So that activity will be considered as a dissolution of partnership firm only. This is too much topic. So in this chapter, so theoretical concept is very important. When you have to understood the theoretical concept, it is reflected to the practical manner. If you understood clearly theory means you can solve the problems very clearly without any facing of difficulties. If you have to give concentration about this means you will get 100% good marks in your examination. You won't lose this 16 marks from your booklet. If you won't give any concentration means definitely it is a chance to reduce the 7 marks. So like that only. Let's come to the one more important topic we have to discuss in this class. So this will be maybe 2 marks. Actually they will ask for 2 marks. But every condition you have to analyze. Every condition you have to implement this one. So our important topic of this is difference between dissolution of partnership firm. What is the difference between these two concepts? So both are related while pronouncing, both are correlated, but the activities will be fluctuated, changes, difference will be there. So let us now discuss about this concept. So just this is a theoretical concept for 2 marks. But if you understand the entire concept, entire accounts will be solved very easily. So let us now discuss about the difference between, this is the 2 marks topic, difference between dissolution of partnership and partnership firm. Dissolution of partnership and partnership firm. So this belongs to 2 marks topics only. They will ask in the examination point of view from this 2 marks concept only they will be asking. So write any 2 difference between dissolution of partnership and partnership firm. Like this they will be asked in the examination point of view. So here dissolution is different, dissolution of partnership is different, dissolution of partnership firm is different. So both the concept will be same, partnership, dissolution. But here firm will be there. Partnership means it should be, may or may not be, but firm means it is compulsory. We have to wind up. So it having a important 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 steps will be there. 7 difference will be there. So first we have to divide this one into the 3 parts. In the first part, what we have to discuss is nothing but on which basis we are going to differentiate. So second part will say that partnership, dissolution of partnership. So here dissolution of partnership firm. So in the first column we have to consider as a basis. On which basis the company is going to be dissolved. The company accounts will be dissolved. So these are the differences between the dissolution of partnership and dissolution of partnership firm. So here, first basis, termination of business. Termination of business. So here the business of the firm is, termination is nothing but closing. So in case of the partnership, dissolution of partnership, so I will write the full form here. You don't forget that one. You also write the same only, dissolution of partnership. So dissolution of partnership, termination is nothing but closing. So termination basis, how we are going to differentiate means in case of this the business. Which business? Partnership business. The partnership business is not terminated. This is the first difference. So when come to the partnership firm, the partnership business will be terminated. The partnership business may be firm is terminated. So here the concept itself will be says that when come to the partnership business will not be terminated. Dissolution if the occur means between the partnership will be occur means one partner will be exiting from the business, remaining partners they are going to continue the business. Therefore, the business activities what they are occurring into the business, what they are incurring into the business, what they are processing to the business, that may not terminated. They are not closed the business activities into that dissolution of partnership. When come to the dissolution of partnership firm, when the partners are decided to close their business means the business should not be continued. It should be wind up from there itself. It should not be continued in the future purpose, future days. So here only it is going to be wind up. The partnership business is terminated, will be terminated, will be closed. That is the first difference. Second one is assets and liabilities. Assets and liabilities. So when come to the dissolution of partnership means the assets and liabilities are revalued and it's shown in new balance sheet. When come to the dissolution of partnership firm, all assets are realized and the liabilities are paid off. This is the second difference. When it comes to know about the assets and liabilities of the business, in case of dissolution of partnership, all the assets and liabilities are revalued. So here, if the asset value will be increases or decreases, that changes we have to identify. When if we have to prepare the revaluation account, means we have to revalue the assets and liabilities, and again the same assets and liabilities should be shown in the balance sheet. So assets come to the right hand side and liabilities will come to the left hand side of the new balance sheet in next upcoming year. So when means if the dissolution of partnership are dissolved, it is nothing but reconstituted. If the partner has been welcomed to the business, that is if the partner admitted into the partnership business, the assets and liabilities we won't sold. We are going to revalue. We have to put it into the present value. What the value should be occur in the present, that we have to mention. And again the same value, whether it will be reduces means we should deduct it. If it is increases means we should add it to the book value, and again it will shown into the new balance sheet. That is the second difference in case of dissolution of partnership firm. Let's come to the dissolution of partnership firm, the assets are realized. The term realized is nothing but sold. Here what they are going to do is, in case of dissolution of partnership firm, they decided to close the company. So they are not interested to continue the business. During that time, whatever the assets they have, whatever the properties they have, they are going to realize, they are going to bid, they are going to sold, and their liabilities are paid off. Whatever the liabilities has been taken by the business from the outsiders, that is compulsorily they are going to repay. So here the business, it will not be affected any balance sheet and all. We won't write any balance sheet purpose because we are settled here. The business will not continue. The business will come to an end. The business is going to wind up. So this is the second difference between the dissolution of partnership and dissolution of partnership firm. So that means the assets and liabilities are revalued in case of partnership, dissolution of partnership. In case of the dissolution of partnership firm, assets are realized, liabilities are paid off. It is compulsory, we have to pay. Whenever we want to close the business, we won't cheat anyone. That is the ethical, that is the ethics, business ethics or a professional ethics will be there. When we want to terminate the business, when we want to close our business, first we have to give importance to the repayments, what the debts we have brought from the outsider. Without that, it is not possible to close the books of account. The Company Act or Section 39 will always says that if you want to close your business, we won't object. We won't give any kind of the objections. You have to close, but you have to settle the liability. That the rules will be given by the dissolution of Partnership Act 1932 under Section 39. It will be implemented in that only. Next, business relationship. So third difference is business relationship. So here, in case of the dissolution of partnership firm, in case of the dissolution of partnership, the business relationship between the partners continues. The business relationship between the partners may continue in a change form, but the business relationship between the partners, the business relationship between the partners will comes to an end. This is the third difference, that what the relationship will be happen in case of the partnership, in case of the partnership form of dissolution. So here the business relationship between the partners may continue in a change form. Whenever the partner has retired, whenever the partner is admitted, whenever the partner is died from the business, the business will not close. But the relationship what the player have to maintain as a partner, that will be continued, that will not be stopped, that will not be wound up, but the relationship will be continue with a new agreement, new form or change form is nothing but by making a new agreement, the relationship will be continued as a partners in their partnership business. Okay, so here whatever the relationship they are maintained previously, the same relationship they are going to maintain in case of the dissolution of partnership. Here firm will not close, the partnership will be closed. During that time, if anyone will be welcome or if anyone from the exit, if anyone can death, during that time also they are not cut off their relationship. They are continue their relationship as a partner within change form. Change form is nothing but with a new agreement they are going to be continued. When come to the dissolution of partnership firm, the business relationship between the partners will come to an end. Here they are not continue the business. They are decided to close the business. During that time, they won't maintain any relationship. They won't have any feelings between one partner with another partner. They have to close the business. They are selling the all assets and they are paying the liabilities. Means what is the essence to maintain a business relationship? They have to maintain a friendly relationship with one partner with another partner. But the business relationship will comes to an end. Here what will happen? The business relationship between the partners will comes to an end. What the relationship they are maintaining, the relationship between them comes to an end. In case of the fourth partner, court interference. Court intervention. This is the fourth difference. So in case of partnership firm, court does not intervenes between the partners because it's mutual agreement. In case of partnership firm, court may intervention. Or by court order, dissolved by court order. So this is the fourth difference between the dissolution of partnership and dissolution of partnership firm. Here the court, the law will interference will be there. In case of dissolution of partnership, the court, the eyes of law will not involve the dissolution of partnership activities. Why? Because the dissolution of a partnership will take place between the partners with their mutual understanding, with their mutual agreement. During that time, court will not be involved any kind of the involvement in their dissolution. Okay, so partnership, in case of the dissolution of partnership, court will not be involved any kind of dissolution process. In case of dissolution of partnership, court may involve as is given an order dissolution by court. The court itself given the permission, you have to close your business. So here one doubt will be arisen. In case of partnership, the court will not give any order. But in case of the partnership firm, the court will give the order. Why the court will give the order means, so in the partnership, if a partner should not interested, they are going to terminate from the business. They are going to take it as a dissolution in their business and they have to remodify the accounts. But here in case of the partnership firm, court only says to stop the business, to close the business. Why the court will says to close the business means, if the business should incur continuously losses from the business, there is nothing income will come to the government, whether it may be state government or central government. The business person always showing the losses again and again means, the court itself says that you don't run the business instead of profit. Expectation of losses means you have to wind up the business, so it has going to be closed. That is also one of the important aspect while closing the business. So here court intervention will be there. So another way, closure of books. In case of dissolution of partnership, the books of accounts are not closed books of accounts are not closed. In case of the dissolution of partnership firm, the books of accounts are closed. The books of accounts are closed because in case of the partnership, dissolution of partnership, the books of accounts are not closed. Why they are not closed means they won't stop their business, they are continued their business. So for that purpose, if any partner will be dissolved from the business, terminate from the business, exit from the business or died from the business means the remaining existing partners, they are continue the business. So for that purpose, they won't close their entire books of accounts. They can close the account of particular person, but the remaining business activities will be continued. So their books of accounts are not closed here. In case of dissolution of partnership firm, the books of accounts are compulsorily closed. Why they are going to close it? Because the business will not be continued. The partner will decide to break up their business, so the business will not be continued. So for that sake only their books of accounts also they have to close. So here they won't close there as they will and wish. Some criteria will be there, some procedure will be there. According to that only they have to close the books of account also. And also, so scope of dissolution. Scope of dissolution. So in case of partnership, dissolution of partnership, it may or may not involve. It may or may not involve. May or may not involve dissolution of firm. Dissolution of firm. But in case of partnership firm, it is necessarily involved. It is necessary involves partnership. So here, in case of dissolution of partnership, it may or may not involve the dissolution of firm. So in case of dissolution of partnership, the firm may be involved or may not be involved in the business activities. May be or may not be involved in business activities. So for that sake, so the dissolution of partnership may or may not be involved. In case of dissolution of partnership firm, there is an involvement of partnership. So what the act will say, entire rules and regulations we have to follow here, because we have to close the business. But in case of the dissolution of partnership, it may or may not be. Sometimes we take the procedure of this because one partner is going, remaining partners will continue. So this act will not applicable. But in case of the dissolution of partnership, section 39 will be implemented. Section 39 will be included. So like this only we have to implement our books of accounts also. So this is also one of the difference. And last the third was here. So preparation of accounts. So here preparation of accounts. So in case of dissolution of partnership, so here they prepare what are the accounts they are going to prepare means prepare number one revaluation account. They are preparing revaluation account, partners capital account and new balance sheet. So in case of the partnership, they are involved in all the business activities. So here they are prepared revaluation account, in partners capital account and new balance sheet. Even in case of dissolution of partnership, because if one partner is admitted, one partner is retired or dead, the accounts will not close. They continue the business. So for that purpose, they have to revalue the assets and liabilities to find out the profit or loss on revaluation. After that, they have to prepare a combined partners capital account, including retiring partner or including new they are preparing. And finally, they have to prepare a new balance sheet after reconstitution, after remodification. They have to prepare a new balance sheet for the future purpose. So this is the preparation. These are the accounts they are going to prepare at the time of dissolution of partnership. In case of dissolution of partnership firm, they prepare realization account. Second one is a partners capital account, and finally cash or bank account. Bank account are prepared. Finally, they are prepared cash or bank account. So, in case of the dissolution of partnership, instead of revaluation account, what they are going to prepare? Realization account. Already I explained that realization is nothing but selling, solding. So, why this account they are going to prepare? All the assets they are going to sold, all the liabilities they are going to pay. After payment of the liabilities, any profit will be there, any loss will be there. Means for the identification of that purpose only, we have to prepare the realization account. And also we have to prepare the partner's capital account. Why the partner capital account is prepared under the dissolution of partnership firm is they want to know about the what the amount will be invested by the each partner in the beginning. What is the amount should be transferred to the particular person. For that analysis, we need to prepare the partner's capital account. And finally, we have to prepare cash or bank account. In the question itself, they will given cash in hand, means we will prepare cash account. They will given bank balance, cash or bank, means we will prepare bank account. So these are the accounts which we have to prepare in case of the dissolution of the partnership firm. So this is about the little bit a difference between the dissolution of partnership and dissolution of partnership firm. So this is the difference. So in the next class we have to discuss about the so many theory concepts will be there, that each and every point we have to discuss in the next video itself. So the next video topic is in which circumstances, in which situations we are going to close our business. That the important topic will be there, that we have to discuss in the next class itself. I think you people have been understood the theory concept of this chapter. So later on, be careful. Each and every point is very important in this chapter. So better we have to move to the next class with the new video.